Hi everyone, welcome back. Well, we're down at the Tractor Museum of Western Australia again, and I thought we would just have a quick look at this monster homemade triple tractor. So these are McCormack Deering standard Super WD 9 tractors that have been repowered with a Perkins 654 to give them 100 horsepower. And then they've got dual wheels fitted, and this one had a cab with fans in it as well to keep you warm and keep you cool. However, one of these at 100 horsepower wasn't deemed enough power, so the Clark family modified them and hooked a second one onto the back and then a third one onto the back of that. And they were pulling with they were using these for ploughing and seeding. In the early 80s they were covering 20,000 acres with these, and these are a monster. They were often they would unhook the back tractor here. That's just a matter of a pin on the drawbar, and you could drop this one off and they would just use the front two for seeding, but they would use the all three of them hooked together for ploughing. Now these would have been a monster to drive. You sat in the front here, and it's got a pretty sort of standard cab. Then you've got extra levers down here which are the throttles for all three tractors, and they're cable operated. Your start button for your start and stop for the start buttons for number 2 is here, number 3 is here. Amp gauge for number 2, because number 2 is the only one that has a generator. These two ropes here go right back down to the gear lever on number 3. Now because this was only used for ploughing, you only needed to be able to select one gear. So you pull on one of these to pull it into gear and the other one to pull it out of gear. This lever here is the gear lever for the number 2 tractor. And all the clutches are hooked together hydraulically, and they've got a big hand clutch here with a hydraulic cylinder on it to control the clutches on the rear 2 tractors. Now, because they were pulling such big implements with these, from the back tractor they ran out guy cables down to the rest of the implements, and at one stage somebody managed to get one of those cables tangled around the rear wheel, and they actually broke the diff in half on this one, and had to repair it. Now the Clarks were running three of these triples at one stage to cover enough acres. Now they've had dual wheels added, and you can see they've got a spider set up that is homemade to add all the jewels. They've got a whopping huge fuel tank on them, so they didn't ever really have to stop. The number 2 tractor has a big hydraulic pump with hoses that run back to your implement. It's running off the PTO to give you a nice lot of hydraulics for everything that you're doing. And up the front here they've got great big wide wing mirrors so that you can see all the way back down there to your machine. These would have been an absolute monster to operate. Here we have a model of the Clark's triple tractor here, showing the way they had the ploughs set up behind it. What a massive cut that would have been, and very hard to keep an eye on. You can see the way they've got the ploughs set up with the guy ropes coming right down to the back ploughs to keep everything in line. You would want massive paddocks and straight lines to use this tractor set up in. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little video of this monster tractor. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.